Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Well, Singy, all eyes are on this team's elite starting rotation. They're stringing together some quality outings.
Yeah, every starter is stepping up right now, Boog, going deep into games, and most importantly, keeping their bullpen fresh. Buckle up, because it doesn't appear that they're cooling off anytime soon.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll, and pitching here today, Andrew Heaney.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball, he's going to go out there and give it his best.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt.
And it is 2-1. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Tosses to first. Out on the underhand toss.
Batting third, right
2 outs,
fielder,
base is
Aaron
empty.
Judge.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Chris, he's a former Hank Aaron Award winner, which means he was named the best overall offensive performer in his league. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses, struck him out. Down in order go the Yankees. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Pittsburgh and towing the slab, Marcus Stroman.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. One of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Here's a 2-2. Just missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And a swing and a miss, and there's one down.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Ryan Reynolds here. In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul. One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Finds its way through, base hit. So the inning's still alive with Andrew McCutchen coming to the dish.
Batting fourth, designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Swing and a miss.
1-2 is the count.
Pham off of first with 2 away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a ball popped in the air out to shallow center, and it falls. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Batting fifth, center fielder.
Digging in, Jack Sawinski.
Sawinski.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 2.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. Fires to the plate, safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And it's 1-0.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
First and second, 2 outs. Endy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
And the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Jared Triolo. Right through there for a strike.
Full count.
Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss, struck him out on a splitter. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. We head to the second from PNC Park. It's the Pirates 2 and the Yankees nothing. Top of the second, Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And a base hit right there. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
At the plate, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Chisholm leads off first with 1 away. Right side, Reynolds sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down. Pablo Reyes stands in.
Third baseman, Pablo Reyes.
Two outs. Out there to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Oh, he's in there.
Batting 8th, the designated hitter.
So 2 outs
Oswaldo
with
Cabrera.
runners on the corners. Cabrera digs in now. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Line drive, base hit right field. Here comes Jazz and he scores. It's an RBI single and they trail by 1.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now here is number 25. On the ground to short. On to Frazier. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at PNC
Leading
Park,
off for the
bottom of the
Pirates.
second. And here's the first baseman, Emmanuel Valdez. Stroman ready to fire now. And that one in the air center field. Bellinger settles under it. Drops into the glove. One up, one down.
Batting ninth, the shortstop.
Here's Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Outside. And it's 2-1.
2-1.
In the air, out towards left center. And there's one down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Ranging back. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
One down, runner at third. Judge getting ready to hit. Judge waits. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third and 1 out. Couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what called.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one hops the wall. Around second is Jazz. Safely into third. It's an RBI triple.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. That's towards center. Sawinski sizing this one up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But an RBI triple gets the Yankees a run. 2-2 game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Brian Reynolds. In the air, left field. Dominguez drops steps, heads back on it. Nabs it. 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy.
Here's Tommy Pham. Well, Chris, through the early stages, He hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game.
2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Tied up here in the early going. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
2 down, nobody on. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
The 2-2 on the way. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Back here in Pittsburgh, start of the 4th. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. That's out to center field. Makes the grab, 1 down. So digging in, Pablo Reyes.
Third baseman, Pablo Reyes.
1 out, base is empty. Now fly ball to right center. And there's 2 down.
Now batting.
And now Oswaldo Cabrera. 2 outs. High in the air, out to right. Reynolds gets under it. Squeezes it. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied 2-2. Bottom 4, here's the center fielder, Jack Sawinski.
Jack Sawinski.
And that one pulled foul. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Andy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Inside, and that's ball 3. That one is absolutely belted. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throws to second, and that's a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of the stick.
1 out, runner at second. Now the third baseman, Jared Triolo. Reyes. Slings it across, and now 2 gone.
Up next for the Pirates, first baseman, Emmanuel Valdez.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here is Emmanuel Valdez. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back. He's got it, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We're headed to the 5th. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Hit in the air, center field. Sawinski sizes this one up, hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman,
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. That's a hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Go ahead run on base, and here comes Bellinger. And now 1 and 2.
1-2.
And there's a ball. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Barucki loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Meza getting loose as well. Pitch misses. 3 and 2 now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Man at first, 1 away. Rips that one to right. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
It's Aaron Judge now. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Next offering is in for a strike. Judge rips that one. That's back. It's a bomb. And that should quiet this home crowd. And they add a couple more. It's 4-2.
The sun rises and Aaron Judge hits a home run. That's a pretty normal day in the world of baseball. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Andrew Heaney done for the day, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching
Tim
for the
Meza
Pirates.
gets the call from the pen.
Still
Number
pretty
18.
early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
On the ground right side. And the lefty reliever does his job. Just 1 pitch to get the inning-ending ground out. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 4-2. You're dialed into the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Shortstop, Isaiah Tanner.
That one ripped. And in one hops the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. He put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Here's Adam Frazier. Swings through that one for strike two.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
On the ground to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. He beats the throw, and now they have runners at the corners.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with one out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
Up next for the Pirates, Brian Reynolds. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Luke Weaver.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Lined into right, gets down, base hit. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. It's 4-3.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Now, here is Tommy Pham. First and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5. Roll to short, could be 2. Volpe throws to first in time. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
1 and 2 the count. Two.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Second and third here, 1 away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position at the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski. Next offering is downstairs.
2-1.
Hard ground ball for a base stop. 1 runs in. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores. 5-4 now as they take the lead.
Just a huge at bat right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
2 outs. Runner on first. Here's the catcher, Andy Rodriguez. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Sawinski, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he grounds one to the right side. They take the force out. That's the third out. Inning over. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Pirates 5 and the Yankees 4. Back here at PNC Park, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Anthony Volpe. On a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Now it's going to be Jason Dominguez. That one way inside. The Yanks trailing by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position. Mansingi, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
And next for New York, Pablo Reyes. And no one can get there. Heading for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. All tied again, 5-5.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And here is Oswaldo Cabrera. To second, there's 1, and that's 2. And we're back. And the batter now, Jared Triolo. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there, banks off the wall. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple.
Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Enmanuel Valdez now at the plate. Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. And it's 1-2. Outside with a breaking ball. With the go-ahead run at third here in the bottom of the 6th. That's down and in.
That's a really good take.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Jonathan Loaisiga. Triolo stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Adam Frazier, the next Pirate to hit. Line drive, base hit. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single, and it's 6-5.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 2. Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Colin Holderman.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Up the middle, Connor Falefa. On to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Looking to get the tying run on base. Outside low. Now 2 balls and a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Dennis Santana getting ready to go. Baraki, a left-hander, also throwing. And it's even up.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Stays alive. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. His 2nd of the year, it's 6-6. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
If you hit the ball that far, you know we're going to check the numbers. Let's go back to the Nerd Herd and StatCast. That was impressive.
Yeah, wow. I mean, they don't hit him much farther than that, Boog. Everything's got to come together to hit a ball like that, and he really showed us something right there.
Bellinger up to hit. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Sawinski reaching back towards the wall. Up against the wall and brings it in. Tied at 6. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Coming on is Pham to make the play, and that is that. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And we're all even now at 6 apiece. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Tommy Pham. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swings through that.
1-2.
Right through there. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
And a base hit up the middle. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So one hit is all they get. We look ahead to inning number 8, and we're all even at 6 apiece. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Dennis Santana. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Falling behind 2-1. Movement in the bullpen. David Bednar up and throwing. Swung on, belted. Sawinski makes his way towards it. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Stepping in, Anthony Volpe. That to right. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end, most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
Throw to second, save. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Out to short. Slings to first, and there are 2 outs.
Well, nice job by the shortstop to field that on the backhand and gather himself, get his feet underneath him. He had a long throw, but he knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure the grip, and finish the throw.
Next is the designated hitter, Oswaldo Cabrera. That misses, and a count 2-1. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. He caught it behind his back. Throw to first, and they get the out. What a play to end the inning. There's no way he saw that into the glove.
No, you're absolutely right. All he knew was the grounder was somewhere behind him. Just threw his glove out there, and it stuck. That was pretty cool.
Back here in Pittsburgh, here's the third baseman, Jared Triolo. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Mark Leiter Jr.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance, and it's off the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Valdez, the next to hit, swings and misses. And a count 1-2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, the next Pirate to hit. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ripped on a line to center. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Here's the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Second baseman, Adam.
So the tying run at second. On the ground, right side, Chisholm. Fires to first. Third out. So a missed opportunity after the leadoff double as they strand the runner. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Pirates 6. We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Barucki.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard. Number 25 with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. On a line, base hit. Runner stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. One run across. Here comes Goldie around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Ryan Barucki departs, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Justin Lawrence.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Here is Aaron Judge. Yeah, that's fouled off. Yankees up by 3. And down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Check on the runner. Bellinger dives back. Two 1 now. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Coming home. Now he stops and he's able to get back into third.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And now Anthony Volpe, and a base hit knocks in a run. Throw into third, and he's out.
That's heads-up play right there. The outfielder knowing he has no shot at the runner at home, so comes up trying to cut that runner off at third and does a really nice job. Got to appreciate that.
So up next, Jason Dominguez. Volpe leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Ripped on the ground to second. Frazier out to first in time. And that is that. So they get 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Yankees 10 and the Pirates 6. So bottom of the 9th, leading off, Brian Reynolds. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 and 2 is the count.
That's a laser base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Tommy Pham. Ball to strike. The pitch. Slice down the right side. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there, and with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in. And
off balance speed, there's one. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
Final score here today, 10-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.